In a 21st century first world society, women have advanced with equal legal protection, much more political clout, and command jobs and salaries comparable to men. Socially, women are increasingly recognized as independent individuals. They can do what they want because they know they will be evaluated on their actions, merit, and character, not their gender. So some say that we've finally reached equality, that we've claimed enough rights politically, economically, and socially, that bringing up feminism and the issue of gender expectations is irrelevant, oversensitive, even ridiculous.
Is what we see. I know if I'm haunting you, you must be haunting me.
A 15-year-old girl wrote that she knew that she was clever and funny and she could do anything she wanted to do, but really it didn't matter if she became a doctor or a lawyer because she knew from the world around her and from the media that the only thing that really mattered was whether she was sexy, whether her breasts grew and her waist narrowed, and whether boys found her attractive.
That being a sex object is empowering. We see male attention as the holy grail of our existence by and large, and so we compete with other women for our own self-esteem. Rules are stacked against us. She is not a problem, she is a symptom of a problem.
Some people will say women have the real power, bottom power. Like a woman who uses her sexuality to get favors from men. But bottom power is not power at all. Bottom power means somebody else's power. And we do a much greater disservice to girls because we raise them to cater to the fragile egos of men. We teach girls to shrink themselves, to make themselves smaller. We say to girls, you should aim to be successful, but not too successful, otherwise you will threaten the man. We raise girls to see each other as competitors, not for jobs or for accomplishments, which I think can be a good thing, but for the attention of men. We make them feel as though by being born female, they're already guilty of something. And so, girls grow up to be women who have turned pretense into an art form. We must raise our daughters differently. We must also raise our sons differently.
As women, we've come so far in society. We've grown comfortable and empowered with being a woman. But today, what is this sense of empowerment based on? Our physical appeal, sexual power, control over the attention of men? It's easy for us to say, oh, women can just say no to all of this. But the reality is much more difficult and complex than that. Media and pop culture have been in a love-hate relationship with the female consciousness for decades. We're exposed to more extreme, hyper-sexualized media imagery than ever before. And we've become so accustomed to this new objectification culture that many of us have become desensitized. But have we desensitized ourselves to the extent that sexuality has become a part of the female identity? Can we even identify sexual subordination and power imbalance anymore? We claim the freedom and the empowerment to choose how we dress, behave, and use our bodies. We say it is our choice. And it is. But how much do we actually question ourselves about the choices we make and critically analyze the way we think? Consumerism, commercials, conversations, we take in so much information from the external environment that finding our own voice becomes ambiguous in the midst of all these influences. We are feminists because we believe in the political, social, and economic equality of the sexes. We represent only one voice amongst many others, and we're not man-haters, neither are we criticizing any particular person, profession, or industry. But we do recognize that each woman is on her own journey, learning, growing, and crafting herself as an individual, as a woman. So instead of criticizing or competing with each other, it's time we start looking within ourselves. We must question, challenge, and be critical of our mindset and behavior. We must dig deeper into ourselves so that whatever pressure, guilt, or sense of inadequacy we face is a result of our own expectations and not anyone else's.
Beyond so